Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today we are going to Hampi. So from Bangalore, Hampi is just an overnight journey. So myself, my husband and Arnab. So we three are headed towards Hampi today, and we are waiting at the Silk Board bus stop. So this is our bus, Kishore Travels, and it is a sleeper bus so that we can go comfortably, and we will reach Hampi by 5 a.m. in the morning. So before we reach, let me tell you a little bit about Hampi. Classified as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO, Hampi is the world's largest open-air museum. A beautiful landscape along the banks of the Tungabhadra River, Hampi was the capital city of the magnificent Vijayanagara Empire, one of the largest Hindu empires in India. Two brothers, Harihar and Buka, founded it in 1336. Hampi flourished under the rule of Krishnadevaraya, who ruled Hampi from 1509 to 1529. It had beautiful palaces, marvelous temples, massive markets, pavilions, stables, and much more. This was a city whose merchants traded in diamonds, pearls, horses, fine silks, and brocades. However, the glory of Vijayanagara was short-lived. With the death of Krishnadevaraya, the combined armies of 5 Muslim kingdoms, Bidar, Bijapur, Golconda, Ahmednagar and Birar, destroyed this mighty empire over a period of 6 months before being abandoned. The once proud city of victory is now a city of ruins. So the best time to visit Hampi would be from November to February, which is the winter months. Please avoid going to Hampi during the summers because it would be really hot. Now, how to reach Hampi? So Hampi is situated in Hospet Taluk in Bellary district of Karnataka. So Hospet is very well connected with both the bus and the train routes. Now Hampi is 12 kilometers away from Hospet. So when you book your homestays or hotels, plan accordingly whether you want to travel every day for the sightseeing these 12 kilometers or not, because at Hampi you have limited resources like a limited homestays than Hospet. Now you also have KSRTC buses which run from 6 a.m. in the morning to 10:30 p.m. So they will pick you up from Hospet and drop you near Virupaksha temple, from where you can begin your sightseeing. So we have booked our hotel at Hampi itself. So that's it about the brief, and let's begin our journey. Good morning. So we reached Hospet at 5 o'clock in the morning, and we also have our auto driver waiting for us. So he was arranged by the owner of the homestay. So it will take around 30 minutes for us to reach the homestay at Hampi. So once we go there, we'll put our luggage, rest for a while, and then we'll begin our day. So yes, see you all in the morning. So that is our homestay, that's the entrance. It is located right in the Canara Bank building, and the name of the homestay is Lohit Homestay, which is located right opposite this beautiful temple. The owner of the homestay was very helpful. He helped us with the itinerary, he helped us with the auto, how to go around in this place and everything. We also bought this book, which is the Hampi Guide. Get yourself one to understand the place even better. Now we are waiting for our auto. We got into our auto and now we are headed towards our first location. So from the place where we are staying, from our homestay, the Virupaksha temple is just 2 kilometers away. So there are also share autos which will take just 15 to 20 rupees per head. You also have the KSRTC buses which run every 15 minutes. Location number 1. We are on the Hemakut hills right now, and we are headed towards our first spot, which is Sasivekalu Ganesha temple. It is also called as Mustard Seed Ganesha. So here you will find a huge statue of Lord Ganesha, which is carved out of a single block of rock, and it stands 8 feet tall. So there is an interesting story behind this. According to Hindu mythology, Lord Ganesha is known for his love for food, due to which his stomach was on the verge of bursting. Finding no other option to stop his stomach from exploding, Ganesha caught hold of a snake and tied it around his stomach in order to prevent it from bursting open. So you can see the snake around his stomach in this statue. So you can see Ganesha seated in half lotus posture, which is the Ardha Padmasana, and this statue was built in 1506 AD. Now we are headed towards the second spot on the Hemakot Hills. It's just 9 o'clock right now and the place is entirely empty. It's just the three of us. So right now we are headed towards the double-storied Mantapa. So this is a huge gateway which probably once had images of the guardian deities like Hanuman. So this spot is also called as the sunset point. So all the people who could not go to the Matanga Hill to watch the sunset can come over here and have an equally beautiful sunset view. So this is the entire view of the Hampi from the Hemakot Hills. Here we have a lamp stand on the Hemakot Hill. Just look how tall this is. I wonder how they used to light this thing up. There are many small temples on the Hemakota Hills. All of these were destroyed, and what you see now is the restoration work which is done by UNESCO, and this is what is left right now. So you have the slab on which entire map of the Hemakota Hill is given. So onto the extreme right you have the Krishna temple, and then you have the Sasivekalu Ganesha temple which I just showed you, and then you have the double-storied Mantapa through which we came in, and then you have the Hanuman shrine right in front of us. There is this tree, and behind that is the Moola Virupaksha temple. So these two are active places of worship, and to the left side you have the Virupaksha temple. We are in front of the Hanuman shrine or the Sri Anjaneya temple. So this is the frangipani tree or the plumeria tree which we call it, with its leafless branches. It's a favorite spot for the photographers. So let's get in. So this Anjaneya temple on this Hemakota Hill is still an active place of worship. The earliest known images of Prasanna Anjaneya are linked to the Vijayanagara kingdom. So let's have a look at it. So what you're seeing now is the Moola Virupaksha temple. This is the original Virupaksha temple, though it's not as grand as the one which is built by the Vijayanagara rulers. It represents a style of architecture that was popular before the Vijayanagara style came into being. So this is still under active worship, and it has a natural pond in front of it. Now we are headed towards our next spot, which are the Trikuta temples, and from this spot you can clearly see the Virupaksha temple from a top view. So the Trikuta temples are often mistaken for Jain temples because of the similar style of architecture which have this pyramid-like roofs, but most of these are Shiva temples. Now let's head towards the Virupaksha temple. So this is the entrance of the Virupaksha temple. You can see how big it is. So before you enter the Virupaksha temple, you have to leave your footwear outside. So there is a designated area where you would be leaving your footwear, and then you'll have to pay just a minimum charge. So now let's go inside and see. There are many school children who have come today to visit the temple. Now let's get in. Believed to be functioning uninterruptedly ever since its inception in the 7th century AD, Virupaksha temple is the oldest and the principal temple in Hampi. So this, what you're looking at, is the 100-pillared area. So this is where all the guests used to come and sit, and inside there is also a kitchen. So now let's get inside. You see all the school children sitting and having the prasadam. So Lord Virupaksha is also referred to as Pampapati, who is the main deity in the Virupaksha temple. You will find beautiful stone inscriptions dating back to the 7th century on the walls of the temple as a proof of its rich heritage. I'll advise you to please take a guide to understand more about this temple, the sculptures, the stories, and many other inscriptions. You will be stunned to have a knowledge about all of this. You will just be mesmerized how beautiful the history was. So right outside the temple you have this Pushkarni wherein the water level rises whenever there is an alert in the Tungabhadra river. So whenever the water rises in the Tungabhadra river, the water in this Pushkarni also increases. So you'll see that there are a lot of fish over here, and you can see Mr. Monkey also. So from the Pushkarni we went to the Tungabhadra river and we stopped in to have some coconut water. And that is the Tungabhadra river view. Though there was less water, but yeah, that was the view. So now we are in the Virupaksha Bazaar. So this is a kilometer long street, and on the either side of it there used to be a thriving market. So this is exactly opposite to the Virupaksha temple, and this ends at the Matanga Hills. So these structures were once part of a thriving market where merchants used to trade in diamonds, silk, brocades and everything else. The boys got tired. The Hampi police station is right inside the Virupaksha Bazaar. So they have converted this place into the police station, and now we are at the foothills of the Matanga Hills, and you can already see the monolithic Nandi. So the monolithic Nandi is carved out of a single gigantic boulder. As Nandi is the mount of Lord Shiva, and it's symbolic that it should face the Shiva shrine. So this is located at the opposite end of the street of the Virupaksha temple. It has been standing in Hampi for more than 500 years now. So just look at the carving. So from this part you can have an aerial view of the entire lane in front of the Virupaksha temple and the areas around it. Now we are walking towards the Achyutarama temple. So all of this is surrounded by boulders, trees, and on the way we also found Vishnu temple. So let's get in and see. That is the Achyutaraya temple from the top. Now we'll have to walk down towards it. Is the Achyutaraya temple, and this is located on a huge area. It's located between the Gandhamadana and the Matanga hills. This temple is dedicated to Lord Vishnu, though the idols are not present over here currently. The main temple includes an Antaralaya, Garbhagriha, Mahamantapa and the Rangamantapa. So this temple is an example of the most advanced forms of Vijayanagara style of architecture than any other temples in Hampi. The carvings are done very intricately. The statues and the sculptures on the pillars reveal various themes like Lord Vishnu blessing an elephant, Lord Krishna practicing his flute, and many more. Please do take a guide to understand more about this place. this place is the Sule Bazaar, which is located at the foothill of the Matanga Hills, that is right opposite the Chutaraya temple. So this was occupied by the dancing girls of Hampi. So basically, as its name suggests, Sule Bazaar literally means as the prostitutes market. A few minutes walk from the Sule Bazaar and you will be in front of the Kodandarama temple. As the name indicates, the Kodandarama temple is dedicated to Lord Rama. So it is believed to mark the spot where Rama had crowned the monkey king Sugriva. According to the locals, so this temple stands on the spot where Vali was killed by Lord Rama before he went on to crown Sugriva as the king of Kishkinda. So it is believed that this temple has been standing on this place since the time of Ramayana. So just opposite to the temple you will find the Tungabhadra river where the carousel rides take place. So we'll come to this place tomorrow to do the ride. Now we are back near the Virupaksha temple and we are headed towards a restaurant to have lunch. You can see this beautiful market. There is so much stuff available which you can buy. We are going to the chill out restaurant today. It is to be noted that most of the restaurants in Hampi serve vegetarian food. So please make sure to know the menu before you head out to a restaurant. So now let's get into chill out and eat the lunch. So we had watermelon juice and that's the thali. We have papad, chapati, rice, anda curry, pickle, raita and fruit bowl. We also ordered fried rice and manchuria and then we also had ice cream. That's it for the lunch. Post lunch we went back to our homestay. We rested for a while and in the evening around 7:30 we headed out for dinner. So we went to this place called as Organic Hampi Cafe. This has a very cool vibe. This was suggested by the owner of our homestay. He arranged an auto for us and then we went here. Just look how cool the lighting and the vibe of this place is. The Organic Hampi Cafe also have their cute doggo. So it was roaming all around, but then as the guests came, they had to chain it up. The two gentlemen deciding on the dinner menu. For dinner we had chicken 65, french fries, butter chicken and butter naan. The food was really tasty and was reasonable as well. We enjoyed the vibe of this place and that brings us to the end of day 1 in Hampi. We really enjoyed our day. Hope you all enjoyed the video as well. If so, please do not forget to give it a big thumbs up and support us. See you all in my next video. Until then, take care. Tata.
Good night.